Hey, happy birthday. So we are honored to have Mutombo over here. As you know, now what Toronto has become, the basketball capital. Let's go.
Jay.
Jay?
So it's my honor and privilege to introduce the guest of honor, but I first wanted to thank the Chandaria family for being so gracious and hosting us here tonight. Since immigrating to Canada from Kenya in 1975, I believe it was, Navin has really inspired so many people from an entrepreneurial point of view and from a philanthropic point of view through his generosity. And it's really nice to see the next generation really carrying the torch and walking in your footsteps. And the Chandaria family really, they're pillars of the community, and he talked about Toronto being a great city. The Chandaria family is one of the reasons why Toronto is such a great city. So thank you. Now to the guest of honor. I met Dikembe, I think about 4 years ago. It was NBA All-Star Weekend in Toronto, and we were in the same room at some event, and we began talking, and we realized pretty quickly that we had much more in common than just our towering height. And we exchanged cards, and we agreed to stay in touch. And a few weeks later, the phone rang, and at the other end of the line was that distinct voice. Jay, it's Mutombo. I'm going to be in New York tomorrow. That's not too far from Toronto. Why don't you meet me for dinner? So I cleared my deck and I met Dikembe in Manhattan, and we had a great dinner, and our relationship grew and grew from there, and it continues to grow to this day. Everybody knows Dikembe as the 18-year NBA Hall of Famer. He's had many records, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, 8-time All-Star. He's known for swatting away the ball and wagging that index finger, telling his opponents no, no, no. But he was seriously a magnificent athlete. But it doesn't stop there. In my view, the true legacy of Dikembe is that he's taken his stature and translated that into helping people on a day-to-day basis. So Dikembe, to me, is really a giant because of his humanitarian work, and especially across Africa. As he became a star in the NBA and established himself, he started the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation, and that grew and grew, and 10 years later he established the Marie Biamba Mutombo Hospital in his native Republic, Democratic Republic of the Congo, in honor and memory of his beloved mother. And that hospital saved and continues to save thousands and thousands of lives. And it doesn't stop there. He's on the board of UNICEF, Georgetown University, the Special Olympics, where he is a global ambassador for them, the National Constitution Center. He helps Masai Ujiri, the Raptors president with Giants of Africa, helping youth across Africa and inspiring them through sports and education. 1 year ago today, and I remember this because it was his birthday, Dikembe was given the inaugural Sager Strong NBA Award for Humanitarianism. And only a few days ago, the U.S. appointed him spokesperson for Ebola prevention and the spokesperson for Ebola. So his heart is limitless, and his giving is just extremely bountiful. And it's on that note that I'd like to wish my good friend a happy birthday and introduce him so that he can say a few words.
First, I want to say thank you, Navin, for opening your beautiful home to welcome me here in Toronto. Jay, Nothing would have been possible for you to tell me that you have a friend who can host everybody and we can just sit down and talk. I want to thank you, and I want to thank our host party. Thanks for the drink. There's not much I can say. When I'm speaking today, I have to speak on behalf of my beautiful wife, who is there, Rosenzweig Mutombo, and my 3 beautiful children. There's nothing that I go out and do around the world without not knowing where they are, without not getting their support. They've always been there from day one since I started the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation. You know, our goal in life has been to improve the living condition of the people in Africa. As you know, Africa has faced so many crises and continue to face a lot of crises. We went through the deadly crisis we have faced. It was the HIV/AIDS, which have destroyed the fabric of our society, have destroyed so many villages in Africa. It have almost destroyed our civilization. But we continue to survive. Now, as I'm talking to you today, we are facing the Ebola crisis. We went from Ebola challenging us in the west of Africa, from Guinea, Sierra Leone to Liberia. Now we're back in the Congo where the Ebola started. We already lost more than 1,600 people already, just in the last few months. And we hope that we can stop this deadly virus from not spreading to Rwanda, Uganda, Kenya, Sudan, Southern Sudan, some of those neighbor countries. And I'm happy with the call from the U.S. government to be the voices on the fight of this pandemic. As you know, our foundation started back in 1997 when we launched the Mutombo Foundation. We went there and built the hospital, which was the first mission. Then we plan to do more things in the future. But as Jay said, the hospital have already treated more than 500,000 people in the last 12 years. Our hands are tied, but we continue to work very hard with all the challenges we're facing. But because of the great support of our friends like you and others that have been able to stand here today, continue to tell you what I'm doing in Africa. What I'm doing, I'm not doing it for me because I want to be famous like I did with my finger wave. I'm doing it because I want to save lives. I'm worrying about the next generation. The thing that we are leaving behind to the children that are coming after us. What kind of world are we giving to them when we're all gone? We want to make sure that they live in a world that is safe and is clean and it also is very healthy. And you cannot talk about the development of society. It doesn't matter, it can be in Canada, in the US, in Europe, in Africa, if you don't address the health status of the people living in that particular place. And we can talk about all the natural resources that Africa possess. But as long as people are dying in a continent from the disease that are treatable, the continent will not develop because we're losing scientists, we're losing mother, we're losing dad, we're losing grandparents, we're losing young people on a daily basis. As long as we can come together and fight those diseases, I think we have a bright future. So I thank each one of you for coming out your way from your busy schedule to just come listen to me from the car from Navin and Jay and respond. It was great. And if you want to learn more about the Mutombo Foundation, I'm going to be around. You can come talk to me. I can tell you what we're doing. If there's anything that you want to do, we welcome you. But thank you. That's all I want to say.
We're also happy to send coordinates and